The GOAT debate. The debate that will likely never end. It's one of the most fun talking points for most sports fans to argue about. Way back in the day it was probably between a select few players prior to the 90s, and that was likely Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Dr. J, Kareem, Magic Johnson, etc. But once Jordan took over the league and dominated the way he did, it was pretty much settled he was the greatest player the game has ever seen, bar none. But since then there has been two players who caused the most ruckus in terms, are they as good as Jordan? Are they the GOAT? Those two players are Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. The main GOAT debate for a while was Jordan versus Kobe.
Right, but you're right. But I always hear Mike and LeBron, and I used to hear Mike and Kobe, and now it's Mike and LeBron. My thing is, it has to be those three guys.
He did not comprehend well at all. He actually said Stephen A. never said Kobe was the GOAT before death, and Kobe was in the GOAT conversation. It was him and Michael Jordan. Everybody knows that.
I want to get your thoughts.
That's what throws me off. Last time I checked, Kobe Bryant was in the GOAT conversation. There are networks out there 10, 15 years ago that literally made their money debating Kobe versus MJ, now acting like those convos didn't happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you.
Then after his retirement on TV, it seems to get pushed that it's between Jordan and LeBron now, even though most grown-ups, players, coaches agree Kobe is right there. I'm here to break down that till this day in the year 2025 the true most logical debate is still only between two players. Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Kobe Bean Bryant. I'll be breaking down for you all how and why Kobe is still greater than LeBron James, and in my humble opinion, it's not close. Let's talk about a big aspect in greatness. Winning. Jordan has 6 rings, 3-peat twice, and won 100% of his finals. Kobe's the closest we've seen to that. He has 5 rings, 3-peat 1 time, and repeated. So close to what Jordan did. LeBron only repeated once. Then their finals win rate compared to Jordan's 100% was Kobe 71%, then LeBron's 40%. Ouch. But many Kobe critics will bring up the 2000 championship him and Shaq won together, claiming Kobe was a sidekick figure for that championship. There is no reason to lie that 2000 championship Shaq was the better player. But given the fact 2001 and 2002 Kobe was obviously as good as Shaq or better, that doesn't hurt the argument much at all. Count it as half a ring if you'd like. 4.5 still beats LeBron's 4 rings, not to mention comparing Anthony Davis to LeBron for their bubble ring, and if that bubble ring has an asterisk on it or not, I'll make a video about that in the future. Here is the direct comparison between Kobe's last 4 championships to LeBron's only 4 championships. As you can see, their stats are completely equal. While Kobe playing in a slower pace era on average, and taking a look at the competition faced during those championship runs, it's not remotely close. Next, how about we take a look at accolades and dissect them? So obviously the joke on Kobe's resume that trolls can use as an argument, the fact he has only won MVP, even though anyone who is being objective whatsoever knows that proves more about the award than it does Kobe, who was the consensus best player in the league longer than anyone not named Jordan. MVPs aren't at all a good way to compare how good a player was or how great their career was. Nobody thinks Steve Nash is in the same universe as Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem. Nobody thinks Dirk and Kobe are on the same level. So yes, if you want to be a complete troll trying to use Kobe having won MVP as an argument, go ahead, but everyone knows why he only has 1. And it's not taken seriously, just like Phil Jackson only having 1 Coach of the Year. Now let's break down their accolades for real. All NBA selections LeBron has Kobe beat 20-15. All defense selections Kobe has LeBron beat 12-6. All stars LeBron 21 to Kobe 18. Statistical titles they both have 2. Even though Kobe led the league in total points 4 times, and people like Wilt gets credit for having an assist title in 1968 when he didn't average the most but had the most total. When looking at total, Kobe has LeBron beat 4-2. Seasons being selected to both First Team All-NBA and First Team All-Defense. Jordan has the most ever with 9, Kobe with the second most with 8. LeBron has 5. When comparing the amount of eligible seasons, it makes this even more impressive for Jordan and Kobe having the most ever. Jordan was eligible 13 seasons, but 9 of them he was both. Kobe was only eligible 16 seasons, but 8 of them he was both first All-NBA, first All-Defense. LeBron has been eligible 20 seasons and only did this 5 times. Jordan and Kobe are clearly the better two-way players, that's not debatable. Let's look at total first-team selections, being the total amount of first All-NBA and first All-Defense selections. Don't forget the amount of eligible seasons, which makes this so impressive for MJ and Kobe as well. The 5 players with the most total first-team selections is number 1 Kobe with 20. Number 2 Jordan with 19. Tied for the third most ever is LeBron and Tim Duncan, both with 18. And Kareem, who has 15. Kobe with 20 in 16 eligible seasons, Jordan with 19 in 13 eligible seasons, LeBron with 18 in 20 eligible seasons, Duncan with 18 in 19 eligible seasons, Kareem with 15 in 20. Kobe and Jordan having the most is absolutely insane and speaks for their greatness. Now we can talk about finals MVPs. Jordan of course has the most ever with 6. LeBron the second most ever with 4. Kobe has the fourth most ever with 2. Yes, LeBron has 2 more than Kobe. But quickly let's break it down to see how impressive this actually is for LeBron. Obviously we know that the finals is just one round of an entire championship run, so that award only counts for that one round. And it's an obvious reason why Kobe didn't get finals MVP 2000, 2001, and 2002. The East had terrible big men competition, and Phil Jackson lets the Lakers big men take over even more, which is why Shaq's numbers skyrocketed in those rounds. It was like taking candy from a baby. But let's take a look at Kobe's finals stats in 2001 and 2002 compared to some others who got finals MVPs. As you can clearly see, Kobe had finals MVP level stats when, with O'Neal getting the green light, Kobe in 2001 averaged 25.8 rebounds and 6 assists on 50% true shooting. 2002 finals, he averaged 27.6 rebounds, 5 assists on 62% true shooting. Comparing them to the stats above, we all can tell that he was finals MVP level. On top of that, everyone knows the finals during Kobe and O'Neal's three-peat was either the easiest round or second easiest. This is common knowledge that those 3 championships were won in the conference playoffs against the absolutely stacked Western Conference. And overall Kobe had better numbers against them. Not taking away LeBron's 2 more finals MVPs. But when context gets added, it makes sense why and doesn't really hurt Kobe's case in the slightest. But yeah, for accolades it's not really in either of their favor other than the joke regular season MVP, which everyone knows and accepts proves nothing, their accolades are equal. Taking a look at the overall top accolades, which are championships, MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, First Team All-NBA, First Team All-Defense, and scoring titles. Kobe and LeBron are tied for the second most ever. Jordan clear number 1. Now let's compare the competition each of them faced. First, here is the average SRS of opponents they faced during title runs. Kobe played against the highest 18.86, Jordan with 15.40, and LeBron the lowest 11.93. Now let's look at the number of 50-plus win teams beaten in the playoffs during their careers. Kobe with the most ever beat 25, Jordan tied for second most ever with 20. And LeBron has beaten 17. Let's look at the number of playoff runs beating 350-plus win opponents. Kobe has 6 runs doing that, Jordan 4, and LeBron sadly has never done this even once. When facing 50-plus win opponents, Kobe's record against them is 25-10, which is 71%. LeBron's record against them is 13-10, which is 56.5%. Kobe has not only beaten the most 50-plus win teams in the playoffs, he also beat the most top 10 defenses ever. Competition-wise, clearly in Kobe's favor, being that he statistically faced the most competition ever, even above Jordan. Now let's take a look at high statistical nights. We can look at triple-doubles, 40-plus point games, 50-plus point games, and 60-plus point games. 40-plus point games. Wilt Chamberlain has the most ever with 284, Jordan second most ever with 211, and Kobe Bryant third most with 135. LeBron only has 108. Now on to 50-plus point games. Wilt Chamberlain again has the most ever with 122. Mike has the second most ever with 39. Kobe has the third most of all time with 26. And LeBron only has 14. Last but not least, 60-plus point games. Again, the same pattern for the most part. Wilt Chamberlain has the most ever with 32. Kobe Bryant the second most of all time with 6. And Jordan is tied with Damian Lillard with the third most at 5. LeBron, only one game. Wilt, Jordan, and Kobe by a landslide. Now I'll do triple doubles for the LeBron stans who think they are as important or impressive as high-scoring games. Even though Ben Simmons has more triple doubles than Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Kawhi Leonard combined. But here you go. LeBron has 150 triple doubles, Jordan has 30, and Kobe has 21. Hope that made you LeBron stan girls happy. But sadly, after the breakdown in this entire video, which I could have gone into far more detail and will in the future, it's clear to me that Jordan and Kobe are in a league of their own, and that's the real GOAT debate till this day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what videos you would like to see in the future. Hope you have a good day, good week, and hopefully life. Until next time.
So you put LeBron over Kobe.
I do.
Why is that?
I don't think Bryant did nothing better than Kobe except shoot free throws. Nothing.
That's your opinion. I totally disagree. I think Michael Jordan was perfection, right?
Right.
Who was the closest thing next to Mike? If you're the closest thing to perfection, what does that make you?
None of them niggas in front of Bron. Jordan, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cole,
You got my Bron.
You know Bron fan?
It's unbelievable. There was not one shot that he didn't have in his repertoire. So to me, in my 20 years, he was probably the best offensive player or best player I've seen and faced. And then
easy Kobe.
Easy, number 2 ever.
Exactly.
I don't even want to say number 2. He's like, they just up here with
man, bro.